Okay, I've decided that I want a bow. I'm going to put it up in here. So I've grabbed another wild rose and some champagne ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon. And I'm going to wrap it around my hand. Not firmly, but not with your fingers closed. I want it kind of large. These are my scissors for just cutting ribbon. And I'm going to cut it right there. And then it's still not big enough because I wanted to, so we're going to have to lose one of the tails, pull it out a little bit more here, and then you're going to gather it, well, it's just not working out. Okay, that's not going to work. So the other bow that I like to do is doing 2 rabbit ears and tying them like a shoestring. And I learned from somebody online that if you pull the back of the bow, okay, the back 2 pieces, your bow will kind of stay at the same size, but I've already got it too big. So you just got to pull it and work with it. Pull it and work with it. Well, normally I don't have this much trouble with it. Maybe you're better at bows than me. Anyway, I'm getting there. Because I want a fairly large bow, because this is a corner, so I'm going to frame it again. I don't like covering up my flowers that I painted, but I just feel like I need some ribbon on it. That's the great thing about art. We can do what we want, can't we? So if you like yours without it, don't put it. That's the great thing. Okay, now this is a good size for me. Maybe pull it a little bit. And then I take my flower and I'm going to wrap this around to hold it in place. And I could have just gathered it and not tied it, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I fool with stuff and fool with it until I just get it where I really, really like it. And sometimes you just have to do that. And I like the tails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how, because of what I'm thinking, see, I have some tail left, but I might cut that, I will cut that off, but kind of place it up there. And I kind of was thinking about maybe tucking it a little bit. So right here, I'm going to cut. So it'll be maybe like that. And then maybe cut this side a little farther down, like this. Just cut it in a V. Let's get that out of the way. And I did tuck in some pearls. I just couldn't resist. Wild Orchid Flowers also sells these gorgeous little pearls, and we're going to put some in with this. We're going to cut off about that much. And we're going to add that to it too and get some of that white up in here. So that's we're going to get our Mod Podge back out. As you can see, this is what we've already done is drying. My brush is still in the water, so all I got to do is just take it out, wipe it off, get some on here, slap it on the canvas. And I really don't want this to be like in a certain place. I want it to just kind of float with the ribbon. Once we poke this ribbon on, it's going to hold. We're going to cut the tail off. Okay. Here's our ribbon. Play with it a little bit more. My sister-in-law does the best bows. And again, we're going to slather it in this Mod Podge. And stick that baby down. And I want that to show, but I kind of want this right here too. So I'm just going to put in a little glue right there. And I'm gonna kind of pinch it up a little bit. Okay, and then this is gonna hold right here, really nice. And then we're just totally framing that out. Maybe a little bit much now, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. I want it back a little bit, because I like the movement of the ribbon, like not being flat. I really don't want it flat, and I do like this to. I want this to show. So I'm going to try to put a little heavier coat of that right there, so when that dries, it will be coated. And I'm just going to hold this. I'll be back when I'm finished.